I told Starbucks not to hire this CEO last year and they didn't listen to me. So we're going to go over what's happening with this company now and why they're having all kinds of trouble and they're losing profitability. So Starbucks hired Brian Niccol last year. I told them not to hire them because last year at Chipotle, where he was the CEO, the last year he was all over TV telling everybody about how the portion sizes hadn't decreased, despite the fact that then hundreds of Starbucks own employees came on social media and made videos about how they were supposed to give people little portions, tap the spoon until stuff fell off, and it was an edict from corporate, and that he hadn't dramatically increased prices, where we all knew they had 3x their prices since the time that COVID started. So he lost a ton of credibility, in him and the CMO that he also forced to be all over TV the last year completely turned everybody off because they were like, this guy is just not truthful or honest, and it just didn't come across like anybody you could trust. Now, he came over to Starbucks, who has been losing money. The guy that was CEO last lost a ton of money for them. And now what are they going to do? Okay, so first thing that Brian did here, he started off by forcing the baristas to write cutesy menus on the cups, making your orders take longer. Then he forced a menu revamp, and people got mad that they lost their favorite menu items. Now he's talking about going to protein and gluten-free. I get it, but also Starbucks people go for comfort food, pastries, that kind of stuff. Don't just make it healthy stuff or people are not going to eat there. Then he put in a smart queue, which now has made orders take longer and slowed things down even more and made it more complicated. Then he pushed the baristas to do this big greeting thing because he's trying to make them into the greatest customer service company in the country. But what you have here is you have the baristas having to do way too many functions at once. You want them to write on the cups. You want them to be super friendly to the customers. You want them to get the orders out quick. And all at the same time, they're supposed to be like this coffee magician. And so they're completely overwhelmed. Now, all these changes also, there's been a ton of stuff where Starbucks employees have been going on and saying, there's just way too many changes. We can't keep up. They've complicated everything. It's making the orders take longer. It's just ruining the brand even further. Now, Brian, if you are listening to this, look at the companies right now that have under 10% employee turnover and realizing what you're going to do to this brand. You're going to make all these changes. You're going to do all these store remodels for $150K a piece. You've been on TV every single day talking about all this kind of stuff. Eventually, we know this is going to drive all the prices through the roof. Look at what is happening with the companies that are doing well with employee retention. Look at In-N-Out. Look at Costco. Instead of going the direction you're going, do a hard stop and go. Make things simpler on the employees. Make it an easier process. Pay them more. Give them more flexibility to their schedule. Hire more college kids so that they